Absolutely love how this room is turning out so far. We love all of the windows, but the bugs are starting to drive us a little nuts, so we need to work on moving the door over here to this doorway going out to the deck. But then our house will officially be dried in again. When a problem comes along, you must unzip it. Alright, I'm ready to move it. It looks really good.
Alright, so we're almost officially dried in. All I have to do is finish taping this, and then I can work on the soffit so I can keep these damn wasps out of our house.
Hey Spencer, you know what you need to do, right? You need to test it out. It's crazy the things that you miss and you just take for granted. Just thinking about our old house, how we could just walk outside and there was a nice concrete slab there and you never even had to think twice about it. Just being able to walk out of your house and down the steps. You know what this heat makes me want to do?
What's up?
I vote that we just go lay in the AC, cuddle, and watch The Office.
Sounds nice. Make sure it fits and hopefully I don't get stung by a paper wasp.
So when a paper wasp stings you, is it a paper cut?
Praying mantis.
Looks like a little alien. Is this what was contacting us through the baby monitor? Right now what I'm working on is just painting those soffit pieces so Spencer can work on getting those installed up here. And once I'm all done with that, I'm going to start painting the tongue and groove boards because that's what's going to be above the deck over here for the ceiling. We're gonna have that and also have a fan up there, which I cannot wait for because it has just been so hot. So the thought of having an actual fan just sounds amazing.
All right, and while Ken's is painting her heart away, I'm going to be installing a additional rafter up here. It's not going to be a structural rafter, it's just going to be pretty much an attachment point for any of the decorative wood that we're going to have underneath this roof. Oh, and I got to move the ceiling fan mount over because it's not quite in the middle, so.
Hey-oh, Spencer. Ah, is that funny? You're like, who's Spencer? All right, I shook it moderately, is that okay?
You know you have it all, it's just a state of mind. No matter what they say, you know you're always right. You got a heart of gold, the moon is on your side. No matter where you go, you're always in the light. Always in the light.
Just getting ready to continue painting the tongue and groove boards. Step 1, put on a really nice shirt. Step 2, get a really nice paintbrush for 5 cents.
Don't you know you're not alone? Won't you come into my life, into my life? Don't you know you're not alone? Won't you come into my life, into my life, into my life? Oh. Life. No matter what they say, you know at least you tried. You are my universe, you are my space and time. Whatever comes around, you're always on my mind. Always on my mind.
Something else that we're going to be doing, and we actually almost forgot about it, so I'm really glad that we didn't, is running a wire up into this corner over here with the thought of being able to hang Christmas lights this year, just to make it a little bit easier. But yeah, that's definitely one perk to building your own home, is you get to decide on everything yourself and have these kind of customizations that you maybe wouldn't have otherwise. I like your ladder.
Thank you.
Okay, keep an eye on her. I'll be right back. I gotta do laundry.
It's so crazy how different the tongue and groove on the ceiling makes this space feel. Like, it makes the deck feel so nice. I can't wait for it to be done. But last night what we did was we finished painting all of the tongue and groove boards, and while that was drying, we decided to start the electrical in this room. So Spencer got all the outlet boxes placed where we wanted them in the living room. But now we're all good to go to continue installing this tongue and groove. Once we get all the tongue and groove installed, we're going to be able to put our fan up there, which the thought of having a ceiling fan just sounds nuts to us. And I have a feeling that once it's installed and working, we're probably just gonna be laying here on the deck under it for a while. Well, that didn't last long. Spencer is not too happy right now. I was just inside and I was looking out the window and I'm like, the fan isn't in the middle. It's in the middle of the whole ceiling, including the overhang, but it's not actually in the middle of the deck, so it looks like it's off and it's not aligned with the window. He's looking at me like I'm crazy right now. So I asked him nicely to move it. Listen, we both have our jobs, and my job just happens to be quality control. Me and Creed. Is it getting pretty difficult?
Yeah, it's like awkward because you can't get a full swing in it. So.
I wish there was a way that you could use the clamp.
You know what I could do?
Look at that. I had no clue that you could do that. Okay, am I the only one that didn't know that the clamp could be put in reverse?
I didn't know it for the longest time, and then I just randomly one day realized the top came off. I'm like, why would they do that? And then it clicked, and it's like, oh, so they could flip it around to press it out.
What a good idea. I'm over here like, man, that stinks that we can't use the clamp, and you're like, watch this. So what would you call that? It's not a clamp.
A reverse clamp?
I'm gonna call it a sclamp.
I knew you were gonna say that.
A Spencer clamp.
I just know you too well.
Come on. No, it's too big.
Still too big.
The mini sclamp is too big? Like, listen, I think that this gap here is a little too big just to trim it out. I just wanted you to know that your forearms just looked on fire. What do we do?
Alright, so after racking my brain for a little while, meaning half the day, I finally came up with a solution, and I probably should have did this hours ago. What I did was just cut the backside of that groove off because I could not for the life of me get the tongue to go into the groove, and it was just, I was cursing a storm. So what I did was I just cut the backside off and I went ahead and nailed it in place, and you would never know the difference. Simple fix. I wish I would have thought of this a couple hours ago, but here we are.
We are thrilled with how the addition is turning out so far. At first, we were definitely skeptical, but seeing it all come together now, it's hard to imagine our house without it. It just helps tie the whole house together and was well worth all of the work. We were also worried about the time it would take to complete, but just like that, the addition is well underway, and our home is now completely dried in.